guys, what's up? Welcome back to Haley's Comment, or hey if you are new. Today I'm going to be taking online quizzes to determine whether I actually have ADHD, depression, and anxiety. This is gonna be fun. I'm just gonna take like the Buzzfeed type quizzes, not anything legit. Not that you could ever be actually diagnosed online, but it's just gonna be like those random quizzes. Maybe it'll be accurate. Maybe not, we'll see. So if you guys are new here, my name's Haley. Tuesdays are my coffee talk mental health days, and then Thursdays are just kind of fun things. So if that sounds interesting, please subscribe, join the family, hang out with us every Tuesday and Thursday. So I'm just gonna Google like quizzes, do I have ADHD or something. Okay, some of those look legit, so I'm gonna add BuzzFeed. Do I have ADD? Play Buzz quiz. On a scale of 1 to 5, how strongly do you agree with the following sentences? I'm easily distracted while working and reading. Oh crap, I f***ed that up. 5 is completely agree. I am usually late for important meetings. Important meetings I can usually get to on time. It's just everything else that I'm late to, so I'm gonna put a 3. I am having problems staying concentrated during long conversations. I often fail at giving close attention to details. Yeah, let's just be real here. I constantly lose my phone. Yes, I do. I often find myself talking excessively. To people that I know, yes, I do talk excessively. Say the colors of the 3 bubbles loudly as fast as you can. Wait, what? What does this have to do with anything? Red, yellow, red. Green, red, yellow. Blue, green, blue. That was fine. Say cat out loud. Did you succeed? Cat. Yes? That's like what? And finally, look at the picture for 30 seconds straight. Okay, I did it. Obviously I could do it. I mean, it was kind of hard because my peripheral vision could still pick up this ad in the corner that was moving, so that was kind of counterproductive. You have ADD! You certainly have ADD. You always have trouble concentrating for long periods of time, and you are constantly fidgeting. Okay. Alright, well, let's see if they have a depression quiz. Are you depressed? Or just sad?
I smile, but inside is a leftover pile of broken and crumbling soul that was once the one called me.
Oh god. This quiz will determine whether you are depressed or just sad. I'm interested to see what this says because I feel like today I don't feel depressed, so my answers will probably be different than they would be on a day that I am depressed. I mean, I have depression. Have you been sleeping lately? This is interesting. They don't have like good answers for this because people with depression usually sleep constantly, and that's not one of the answers. I mean, I can fall asleep no matter what, but that's not the same thing. Are you worthless? Duh. How about your concentration? I'm just gonna say barely because this is just an ongoing thing. It's not harder than usual, I just can't concentrate. Have you been thinking or moving slower or faster recently? What's recently? Because like a week ago is different from today. Sure, we'll say I've been moving slower or faster. Is the world a good place? No. Calculating my results. I can't wait to see whether I have depression. You have minor depression. This depression is not as strong as moderate or major depression, but can just be as sad as impactful. Oh my god. Okay, let's take an anxiety quiz. What kind of anxiety do you have? That one will be interesting because I have 2 kinds. What type of relatable anxiety do you associate with? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Relatable. Mental illness is not relatable. Why is that a thing nowadays? Why is it like aesthetic to have a mental illness? Whatever. What are these photos? This is a quiz for anxiety. I mean, it's by Playbuzz. You feel most secure when I've accomplished something. What is your most common symptom of anxiety? Red face, other, excessive sweating, themed nightmares, tunnel vision. I think I have all of these, and aggressive thoughts. I'm gonna go with aggressive thoughts. Do you stick to your schedule or timetable? No. I need to stick to a schedule because of my ADHD, but I just can't also, so. What makes you the most anxious? I'm gonna say failure. Which of these bad habits could you see yourself adopting? Okay, so nothing that I already have, just what could I do? Okay, let's see. Isolation I've done before, heavy drinking I've done before, overeating I've done before, repetitive actions I've done before, so I guess I'm gonna put hoarding. That's the only thing I really haven't done, but someday it's just bound to happen probably. You have social anxiety. I do. Does being in a large group of people make you feel inexplicably uncomfortable or awkward? Do you feel as if you are being evaluated or judged when you find yourself in a social setting? Yes. Count to 10 and remember you have so many great qualities others would love for you to share with them. Well, I mean, they were right. All these quizzes have been right, but I also have generalized anxiety, and they didn't guess that. But that's kind of boring, and that's not trendy, so. All right, I'm gonna try a different website. Buzzfeed, do I have autism? GoToQuiz.com. Seems legit. There are many human beings on the face of this planet known as Earth. Sounds like they needed filler for like an essay. Some are normal, while others suffer from autism. Who wrote this? That's so mean. That's what, I mean, so I'm sure people say the same thing about ADHD, but how many fidget spinners do you currently own? I don't own any. My boyfriend has one though. When was the last time you used fam in a casual conversation? Are these the symptoms of autism? I don't know if I've ever used fam in a serious way. How many times have you failed a class? Let's see. Well, it depends on what you consider failing, because in college, failing is below a C. Like, you have to retake the class if you get below a C, usually. If that's the case, I have to put 3 to 4. If you could bring one of the being below back to life, who would it be? Harambe. When was this quiz made? Clearly it was made in 2016, right? Because Harambe died in 2016. See, I know my internet culture. Well, Albert Einstein, obviously, but who would pick Harambe? What kind of quiz is this? Is BuzzFeed a reliable news source? Okay, I don't hate BuzzFeed, but they're not a reliable news source. Let's see, do I have autism? I'm 88% not autistic. I'm gonna take a more serious joke quiz, if that makes sense, because that one had nothing to do with autism at all. So that was just offensive. Why is that related? I type in autism quiz and the second search result is, how much of a are you? Like, what on earth? Okay, I prefer to do things with others rather than on my own. I don't often go places without people. I frequently get so strongly absorbed in one thing that I lose sight. Yes, I do that. I usually notice car number plates or strings of information. Yes, I do, which is interesting, like, because I don't know, I don't have autism, but that's something when I was a kid, I used to like memorize license plates and like do other things like that. Other people frequently tell me that what I've said is impolite, even though I think it is polite. I'm gonna slightly agree. This doesn't happen like often, but yeah, this happens where I'm like, I don't mean anything bad by it, but just the way I say it comes across really mean or something like that. I tend to notice details that others do not. I'll slightly disagree. I feel like I notice the details that no one else notices, and then all the details that everyone else notices, I don't. I tend to have very strong interests, which I get upset if I can't pursue, yes. I find it hard to make new friends. Yeah, I would agree. I frequently find that I don't know how to keep a conversation going. Yes. I find it easy to read between the lines when someone is talking to me. Yes, but I think it's just my own anxiety. I create things between the lines that aren't there. I'm not very good at remembering phone numbers. I used to be, back when that was a needed skill. I find it easy to do more than one thing at once. Yes. I am often the last to understand the point of a joke. Yes. Yes. I'm just sitting there like, if there's an interruption, I can switch back and forth very quickly. No, cannot do that. People often tell me that I keep going on about the same thing. I'm gonna slightly agree. I do that. People don't usually tell me that, but sometimes they do. 50 questions. Okay. We're in the home stretch. I like to collect things. Slightly disagree because I used to. I used to have a duck collection. New situations make me anxious. Yes, they do. All right, let's see. Do I have autism? So 0 to 29 is no autism. So I do not have autism, as we all knew. Which is interesting because I took this quiz, not this exact quiz, but I've taken autism quizzes before. And it told me that I did have autism. So that's interesting. Is it time to talk to your doctor about an ADHD treatment option? Well, there you have it. I do have ADHD, depression, and social anxiety, but I don't have autism, so I guess these are fairly accurate, which is kind of interesting. Except that one, I don't know what was up with that horribly offensive autism quiz. But anyway, so I guess the point of this video was kind of, I was trying to prove them wrong, but they were all right, so I guess if you do think that you have a disorder, I feel like it is a good idea to take maybe one of these quizzes. One that looks more accurate than the ones I took, and that could give you a better idea, I guess. I guess these are somewhat accurate, and then if it says you have it, then you could actually go to the doctor. Do not self-diagnose unless you cannot afford the doctor, because I know that is a privilege that not everybody has. So this did not go how I expected it to go, but it was interesting. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on Thursday. I have a really interesting video that I'm excited to bring you guys, so definitely subscribe so you can be notified whenever I put it out. I'll see you then. Bye.